I am thrilled to share with you today one of the best deals of 2024 that I've done for any client. And as we're here with this property that comes with shrooms and all, we're standing on a full side lot with a full house next to it that we got for $850,000 less than the original asking price. Now we're in the middle of a housing crisis, everything's overpriced, and you ask, how would you accomplish this? How could you get such a deal when this home sat on the market for hundreds of days? Why did it sit on the market for hundreds of days? That's a great question. I'm not going to go into that. I have lots of opinions on it, but I'm not going to disparage the person selling it. Different things happen. But the reality is, and when a property sits on the market for hundreds of days, it creates stigma. And you never want that to happen to your property. But what you do want is someone who can look past the optics, look past the perception, look past what you think there might be, go through the home, look at the deal from an objective standpoint, and represent their clients the best way possible. My clients got a yard. They're basically on a corner, all for the price of one home. We had to do two separate closings on this property because this is buildable, and because it's buildable, it can't be included in their original mortgage. They have to pay cash for this just to do it that way because the mortgage company knows, like, you could just build something here. If anything ever happens to them, God forbid, if they're ever in a tight cash flow situation, they need to liquidate something, they could sell this lot, they could have a home equity line of credit on this lot, they could build a property for themselves and develop it and make the money there. There's so many opportunities for them to do. But we looked at this, and I'll tell you the backstory. I was sitting at another open house one day and I got this email, and it was a great email. I love getting these emails. It basically says, hey, we met you. They met me at an open house, and you made an impression on us, and we'd like you to represent us. Now, sometimes these are great, sometimes they're whatever. These are fantastic clients. We only looked at this house. And before we ever looked at it, I said, you guys gotta buy this. This house was lingering on the market. Again, I don't know, I can tell you why, but I can't tell you why. But it was lingering, and there was no reason it should have been. It should have sold. Someone should have came here. It was a great opportunity, and everyone looked past it because of the stigma, because of the market time, and it had come down hundreds of thousands of dollars. They had just relisted it, and even an asking price, okay? They put this on, and we got it for 50 grand less than they put it on. And as you're gonna see, this house came with window treatments included, all electronic, in almost every single room. 3 TVs, I think, a pool table, lighting, all the little custom attributes, Wi-Fi boosters, all the speakers installed, all these things that I'd say everything I just said, easy 100 grand. 100 grand to wire this home up, add all those features. It might even be more than that because of the window treatments. And I feel so good to help someone do this. And I told them over the phone, you have to buy this house. This is the one, we have to do this. They were on board. They were on board. Now let's go take a look at it. So you have the party doors right here for the garage, which you never know what to do. Should you put a fireplace here? Should you put a party door here? Now this home, by the way, was built in 2020, I believe. It's 2024. It's basically brand new. But anyway, I like the party doors because you can have people coming in, coming out. It extends the use of your patio. Bucktown has notoriously shorter lots. So when you have those, this is a great way to get a little more out of your backyard. But here, I mean, hey, you have the side yard, right? Cool fact, this couple, the people that are selling this property, they bought this and then later on bought the building next door, excavated the entire lot, tore down the building, excavated the lot, made it what you see today, which is a fantastic livable space. And then there were a few things they should have done differently when selling both parcels. Come on in. You know, as I take my shoes off, this also highlights the fact of how important it is to hire an agent who's done this before, who lives in Chicago, who knows the market, who understands the intricacies of selling a lot, a side lot, and another piece of property. And there's many different ways you can skin this cat, but there's really only one right way. When you approach it incorrectly, this is the result. And my clients, benefactors of it. So, look at this. Great storage, right when you walk in, tucked in. A lot of times, and this isn't right or wrong, but a lot of times this is all open. You can put your jackets here. I like when it's tucked away, but I like the other way too. Great storage here. Now, as you walk up, you can walk down. Let's go look at the lower level first. So one thing I really like, you see these handles? So this is all white oak, not down here, upstairs, but white oak, and I love how it returns into the wall. Now, you can't feel it, but it's like 60 something degrees. I have the cardigan, you know, the sweater on. And the reason being, the radiant heat is on this entire floor and it is so warm. Like, I know people who don't use the radiant heat or who don't care about it, who says it's an afterthought. It's the best feature ever. Absolutely get it. So in here, in the media room, automatic light just turned on, but we have the rack. Everything that's powering the house, everything to set up for all the televisions that are already there, it's already here. They already had the AV person come and do it. And then we have all these window treatments, and I love this. I love this feature. If you've never seen this, you gotta check it out. Look at that. Just a little push up, just a little push up. And then if you want it to go down, I'll tell you, I think that's even cooler than the remote, because I'm more of a physical person. You lose the remotes, they run out of batteries. I just want to touch it, do it, get on with it. So lower level bar, right? Dishwasher. This is overlooked a lot of the times. It's here. Fisher 𝗤𝗢𝗚𝗘𝗏. I don't know if you've ever seen these or used these. These are my favorite. Hit the play button, go. It's easier to load. I have a terrible back and I don't want to bend over. And maybe you just need the one shelf like this, right? I mean, a lot of times that's all you need. Then you have the beverage center right here. And actually this, yes, this is a beverage center with a special place for wine. We have all the mechanicals and laundry in here. We don't need to go into that. Bedroom right there, bathroom right here. And if you're ever in these homes and you're wondering why this little ledge exists or this little bench, this is where the water disconnect is. So in the front of the home is where all the water comes in from the city, and you have to have it available. So if you were to shut off all the water in your home, if you ever had a leak, this is where it is in practically every single home in Chicago. But great closet space here. Let's go upstairs. Oh, interesting thing. This home, for whatever reason, and this might be something that deters someone, my clients are okay with it, but they have a radiant heat system. This is the radiant heat, right? And you see these? They're going upstairs, right? They're going upstairs. Usually you have electric heat on the top floors, on all the bathrooms, but for whatever reason, they chose this system. Now, was that one of the reasons that people were deterred from coming to this home? Was it one of the things that bothered people? Was it one of the things that made people worry of water or fluid upstairs above that could leak? Maybe. But my clients were okay with it, and so was I. So when we're looking at this home, I want you to remember we're on a 100-foot lot. So if anything feels a little smaller, that is the compromise that you typically have to make in Bucktown. Now, my clients wanted a bigger island, but you know what they wanted more? A great deal in a side lot. So I think it's fantastic. I think it's a great thing. Sorry, we have some gifts laid out for them throughout the home, different things. Just look past it. Now, these even have the skinny shaker, all soft close. You don't have the drawer microwave, but you have the lower level, open it up. Great appliances. These are all Thermador. These are always paneled, but I kind of loved how clean it was. And because there was no panel, it was right at the line. It was all seamless. And of course, these have the great push feature that I always show. And look, perfectly clean. These people lived here for a number of years. And you can tell in some places, but not really, right? They've already figured it out. They already put all the speakers over it. Come over here, look at this. Full surround sound with the subwoofer. Right over here, we have the remotes, right? For all the window treatments. This has it all. This little bench area over here, I love this. They have a daughter. They're gonna have a lot of fun, but just hang out here, right? A place to sit in the kitchen. You're talking to your family, and then on top of that, you can just do this. How fun. Powder room off the side, front living room, more built-ins here for decorations or functionality, whatever you wanna put there. Books, nice entry, herringbone right when you enter, another motion-activated light for your front closet, nice, solid, strong front door. And we're not on a main street here, people. We are close to Milwaukee. As we come through, what I love about this home, so shorter lot, but R4 zoning, meaning we have a floor above us. This does not end here. I can't wait to show you that. But what some people do with that is they will put the primary on that level, so all your kids are down here, and the bedrooms are, you have more bedrooms or bigger ones or whatever. They didn't do that. They did a great primary. And this is what we're looking at right here. good size vanity, floating standalone tub, nice steam shower with benches. By the way, if you're thinking of doing benches, this is a great solution. Or you can just have like a teak bench that you add in separately. But it adds a little color to the space, does something a little different, and isn't the permanent solution or like the permanent obstruction bench that you want. Some people don't want a bench. It's nice to take it out sometimes, just saying. Storage over here, storage above the commode. Now, you're gonna look at this and you're gonna think, oh man, I wish, you know, the vanity tile, I wish this sink, I wish their vanity was so much bigger. Sure, but they got a side lock for basically free. There's always compromises when you're looking at housing. I will take the little less countertop space. And if you really hate that countertop space, do undermount sinks, do a little tighter of a sink, or do 2 in the center and completely solve that problem. But the things you're using the most, the primary suite, 0 compromises here, looking right out at your garage deck with a pergola, with Trex, with everything. You could even, look at this. If you wanted to, you could add a door here. You know, I might do that. If this was me, I think I'd be ripping this right out, putting a door right here, just go right out there anytime I want. I mean, I'm in love with this deal, but I really like the house too, because it's solid, white oak floors beneath us, making sure I don't hit anything. Great closet space, completely built out, mirror installed right here so you can see what you're doing. Who doesn't like a mirror? Laundry right here with the countertop above. Often overlooked, always an afterthought. Cabinetry too. These are things that typically are done after you purchase the home. Side bedroom with good space, side bathroom right here. Great storage above. And look at this. I mean, they lived here, but like not really. And the hardware was never even installed. The hardware is still here if you want to install it. I love the pendants. I think it's a great look. All growy fixtures throughout. You have the overhead, the hand shower, and the original, and the spout. I mean, there aren't any compromises here. Not really, not for the lot size. And then you have this great open front room. Okay, we've already passed 2 TVs that are included, I think 2. And there's another one upstairs. But then we have a closet right here. And look at this nice tree-lined street. Like, what is wrong here? Nothing. Bad positioning, bad execution on the listing, doing the wrong things first out of either lack of experience or greed by the sellers or who knows. But you only list once, right? It's like YOLO. You only live once, you only list once, and you need to do it right. You can't have massive price reductions over and over again, trying to show people nothing's wrong. No, you lose your opportunity every single time. Now we're gonna get to this room, but if you know anyone who has a rooftop deck, I love these. You just kick, open, easy. If you know anyone who has a rooftop deck, they'll tell you, like, we use it sometimes, you know? I like these front ones more. Give me some living space up here. Give me like a club room, kids room, man cave, woman alcove, whatever you want to call it. Give me the space. But out here, you have everything you need. You have gas right there, water right there, electric. There's one of the TVs. TV right there. Then we have another TV on the back wall, but another dishwasher. Another of my favorite Fisher and Paykel dishwashers with the beverage center with a full bathroom here. So let's say you decide to go in a different direction. Here's another thing we did, by the way. I'm not gonna go into the ways we made this deal happen for $50,000 less than asking when they already dropped the price $800,000, $850,000 from the original asking price. That's what you get when you hire me. That's part of the toolbox, the tool belt, the full cape, the full outfit, everything. That's what I'm doing for you. They left the pool table. Why'd they leave the pool table? Well, call me. I can tell you some details about how this pool table helped this deal happen. But this is one of the best properties, best deals I've ever gotten for one of my clients, and I'd love to do it for you. Thank you for coming.